Sunday's still cooler Sunday near the ocean. I'm meteorologist Alan Casper.
It's a rock and roll release to end your day.
All right, so in the studio with me right now, Mr. Glenn Tilbrook.
Woo! Oh, sorry, no, I'm not.
That's okay. You're
We're
not
not
supposed to
doing
cheer
Zoo
yourself.
Show, are we?
I'm supposed to cheer for you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hello.
Glenn Tilbrook's in the studio. Andy Chase is filming behind me. Say hello.
Hello,
I
behind
have,
you.
Joe from the River City Extension with us. Hello.
There he is.
Tom Stark, who is our fabulous webman, who's done Squeeze's website, your own website.
Yeah.
And he's done all of our Hawk websites and everything. He's the man, and he's standing behind us creepily. It's quite okay, though. I love it. So what we're going to do is we're going to make this a very unique happy ending. I had Glenn pull a few songs earlier. He chose a Rolling Stones song I'm going to play.
Yeah.
We also have a Jimi Hendrix song I will play because you're a big fan.
Yeah.
And it's always nice to play Hendrix. I'm going to play a River City Extension song called Letter to Lady that features you on the vocals as well as Joe right here.
Yeah.
I'd like to learn a little bit about what that song's about. But we're going to start off with a Squeeze track because you're the guest of honor in the studio today.
Thank you.
We're going to do Is That Love? Tell me about it, please.
It's a period of Squeeze. I really like this sort of period of Squeeze. It's we won't sort of rather than emphasise the negative, let's emphasise the positive. It was very zippy. It was recorded very quickly, and there's not too much going on the track. You know, we weren't doing too many overdubs at that time, and I like that.
So it's basically just the instruments involved in the song. You didn't put layers of the guitar.
There's not layers of anything really. There's a couple of old styley overdubs. I think we did when we recorded this. We didn't. This is before Paul Carrick joined the band, so we were a four-piece. So I think Elvis played piano on it. He did, in fact, and we just recorded guitars, bass, and drums.
I wish I could have sat in on some of those sessions with you back then, just to see how that actually worked. You know?
Yeah.
At that time in music, when there was a lot of new wave and all that post-disco, if you will, like, you know, when that movement started happening, the anti-new wave and pop music was reigning supreme again. It must have been so cool to have you and then Nick Lowe and those type of guys all happening at the same time.
It was a lovely little microcosm moment, I think. You know, I mean, there are many sorts of different musics that have their own validity, but just at that point, there was a lot of sort of pop-centric music that I think had a lot of heart to it, and it was before Machines really became dominant. And I love Machines, so don't get me wrong on that, but it sort of turned things in a totally different direction.
What is the song about? Is That Love? Is there a specific thing do you know where it comes from?
I think it's another one of those slightly finger-wagging songs. Here's the bloke wagging his finger at the woman saying, "Now is that love?" And it's one of those. It's a very funny lyric. My assets froze while yours have dropped. Discuss.
Okay, so
that's a quote from the lyric.
That's from the song.
Yeah.
Where does that happen in the song?
Sort of, I think in the second verse, maybe third verse. I don't know.
Right.
When you sing lyrics, I'm sure you find the same thing. They're like little train tracks. You follow them down, and if you can't just jump in or out of them.
No, you forget them.
Yeah. Otherwise, you just have to go from the beginning, and then it all happens. Hopefully.
All right. Well, let's do it. Starting off the happy ending with a song called "Is That Love" from Squeeze, and thank you so much, Glenn, for that wonderful intro.
Thank you very much. You're very kind.
All right. Here we go. 105.7 The Hawk's on.